Few games strike fear as deeply as Alien Isolation. It's been called the king of survival horror, the ultimate test of nerves, even the scariest game ever made. But legends can be deceiving. So today, we're going to see if this monster really lives up to the myth. Released in 2014 by Creative Assembly, Alien Isolation puts you in the shoes of Amanda Ripley as she searches for answers aboard the doomed Sevastopol station. What follows is a relentless game of cat and mouse, with the perfect organism, the xenomorph, in tow. Is this truly the ultimate nightmare, or just a high-stakes game of hide and seek? Let's find out and get into the game. The story opens with Amanda being invited on an expedition to retrieve the flight recorder of her mother's missing ship, the Nostromo. Upon arriving to the decommissioned space station, Sevastopol Station immediately introduces the doomed crew to the chaos within. Once inside, Ripley is faced with one tragedy after another, as she must navigate the quickly decomposing space station while dealing with gun-happy humans, murderous androids, and of course, the star of this terrifying tale, the Xenomorph. In this game, the Xeno is unstoppable. With exception to a few story points, the Xeno is on your tail at all times.
Any memories you have of me dying, they were a lie.
Relentlessly hunting Ripley down. Weapons are useless against the alien. Ripley's only defense is her wit and a few makeshift defensive tools.
Yeah, everybody go check that out. Go pool into one little area for me. I would appreciate the hell out of you. Oh, that sucks to be you. Good.
And that's the setup. But how does it feel when you're actually the one in the dark, sneaking through these halls and crawling through the vents?
It's what you don't see that rings your imagination, and that's really, your imagination is much more terrifying.
It's not a really pleasant world for humans to be in.
The atmosphere is masterfully done. Every corridor feels suffocating. Every flicker of light and sudden hiss of steam puts you on edge. The sound design in particular makes this feel like the Xenomorph can be anywhere.
And there's something else here. A creature, it's big and it's lethal.
Ripley, slow down. A creature.
It's a life form, an unknown type. Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to make...
Taylor is hurt.
The game nails vulnerability. You're not a soldier. You're an engineer with limited tools. Even when you build weapons, most are only temporary distractions. When the alien shows up, you feel powerless. The best you can ever do is chase the alien away. A temporary solution that just makes the Xeno more aggressive.
The magic of Alien Isolation is that no two playthroughs are the same. Everyone's journey was unique. Everyone had their own story to tell as to how they survived.
Where Alien Isolation shines most is in the unpredictable nature of the alien. The Xenomorph isn't scripted. It hunts you dynamically.
Nope. I am not starting from the beginning.
You never know if it'll drop from a vent, crawl behind you, or patrol the next hallway. That unpredictability creates constant dread and really adds to the game's replayability.
We realized that actually for it to be truly scary, you couldn't know what was going to happen next.
You cannot walk away from a video game. There's no walking away. You're there. You're married into it.
This is a game that sticks with you, even after turning it off.
Again.
You'll remember the beeping of the motion tracker, the hiss of the alien, and the feeling of hiding under a desk, praying it doesn't see you. This game is so psychologically devastating many players never made it out of the first one-on-one with the alien in the medical facility. That is only chapter 5 of 19.
It doesn't follow any prescribed path or set of behaviors that are telling it to do specific things. It's just reacting to the player's presence and the choices that the player makes.
The mechanics of this game are simply unmatched. The alien is governed by a skill tree that unlocks skills as the game goes on, giving the overall feeling that the Xeno is learning as it goes. One of my favorite mechanics of this game is the menace meter. This is a hidden meter that fills up whenever the Xeno is nearby, can be seen on the motion tracker, or can just be seen in general. When the menace meter fills, the Xeno is sent off by the director AI to search a separate area so the player never gets stuck in a vent or under a desk. It actually helps make the game playable while still keeping it scary.
The alien really is hunting you. It is using active senses and moment-to-moment decision making to hunt you down and kill you.
So, is Alien Isolation scary? Absolutely. Few games capture tension and helplessness this well. It's not just scary the first time, it's scary every time. On my Screamometer, it's a 5 out of 5, as the alien still manages to scare professional speedrunners even after multiple playthroughs. Overall, I'd give this title a 9 out of 10. Not only is it a classic that still holds up very well 10 plus years later, but its fun mechanics and story are so well designed, it's actually considered canon to the franchise as a whole. Side note, this doesn't have anything really to do with the game directly, but in the show Alien Earth, behind the scenes, the Xeno's puppeteer team have nicknamed him Steve.
This is our puppet. We call him Steve. Don't ask why.
Now, if you're a member of the Alien Isolation speedrunning community, or like me, an avid watcher of speedrunners, you'll know that Steve is the nickname given to the Xeno in this game. Why? I don't know, but I do appreciate the creators for giving our community a loving nod. Alien Isolation is one of the scariest games I've ever played, and I could honestly talk about it all day.
Thank you.
I didn't even mention how blueprints and original shot photography was used to recreate the feel and the universe of this game. Its cult classic status is well deserved, so much so that Creative Assembly announced a sequel on the game's 10th anniversary. But what about you? Do you think it deserves its reputation as one of the scariest games of all time? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy horror game breakdowns, make sure to subscribe for more. I've been Rob, and you've been wonderful. Bye, gamers.